grab something to eat or drink. Today's going to be delicious. Hey everybody, how you doing? Rabbi David here, your Torah Tech guy. Welcome to Torah Tech Tips, where I strive to give you great tech for your great Torah. So yesterday, I had an amazing conversation with Dr. Ron Wolfson as a part of my series, The Future is Starting Now. And I want to invite all of you to join me next Monday. I'm going to be talking with the amazing Rabbi Sherry Kohler-Fox. If you missed yesterday's conversation, please visit TorahTechGuy.tv and watch that. It really was a wonderful, wonderful conversation. And the last thing that he said to me, hey, Leo, how you doing? One of the last things we were talking about was tuna fish and egg salad. And he was saying how important it is that we allow ourselves to get back to that place where we can come together on site, where we can be in the same physical space and break bread and share a meal and all of that. And it got me thinking too, a webinar that I went to about a month ago maybe, with something that's actually been around for quite a while. I'd never heard of it. It's been around for quite a while. And I decided I want to share it with you today because it's a neat little tip that allows you, even when we're separated in digital space, to break bread together, as it were, to share a meal. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And the site is called Hoppier, Hoppier. So app.hoppier.com. I get no kickback from them. I haven't even used it yet, but I've been exploring it and I wanted to share it with you and kind of walk through what it looks like to use Hoppier. So what is Hoppier? Well, the idea behind Hoppier is that you create an event. You invite people to your event, your online digital event. And as a part of that, you give each participant a debit card, as it were, a branded debit card that you decide how much money you want to put on and where they can use that. So maybe you want everyone to order something from Panera. You can do that. Maybe you want people to be able to order from wherever they'd like. You can do that. And it doesn't have to just be food. It can be for other things also. We'll take a look at some of the options in a moment. But you give them this, you invite them, you give them this card, then they can order what they want, and then you can all share a meeting together with a little something to eat or drink on you and your organization. So let's jump in and let's actually kind of go through this. So I'm here on the Hoppier site. I've logged in. So we're going to create a new program. And let's name it, what should we name it? Let's name it Torah Tech Tips. Let's name it Delicious Torah Tech Tips. I forgot to put up, wait a second. Here, I forgot, create a delicious digital experience. All right, that'll work. We'll go with that. So we've got Delicious Torah Tech Tips. All right. Then you get to choose your color. So I'm a blue kind of guy. I'm going to go with blue and maybe some yellow. And you can see on the right-hand side, as I'm doing this, the branding that's going to be on your digital card and the platform that people will come into. Let's throw some coffee in there. I don't actually like coffee, but I do buy me a coffee all the time. Upload my logo. I happen to have downloaded my logo, so I have it ready to go. And there you can see it on the right-hand side also. Up at the top here, you can choose between the virtual card and the platform. So if I click on the platform, you can get a sense of what the platform will look like when the people that you invite come to visit it. And you can see you can change the colors and you can do whatever branding you want, even custom colors if you'd like to. All right, let's go down here. So now you get to decide the program balance. So how much do you want to give to your participants? My understanding of this platform is that it's the cost to you, the organizer, is $6 per card per program. So that is to say, if let's say I have 10 people coming and I want them to, let's say I have a budget of $200, right? My budget is $200. I know there are 10 people coming. I can spend a maximum of $20 per person. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to give $14 to the person, knowing that I will then pay per person the $6 for the platform and for all the integrations and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put in $14 here. There's a start date. Let's select a start date. We'll say today is the start date at, what time is it now? It's 4:30, so we'll say 3:30. And then let's make the end date on Thursday at 3:30 also. You put in your billing address. The reason you put in a billing address is that sometimes when you're ordering online, the merchant will require a billing address or a zip code. And so that's why you put this in here, so that and it gets attached to all of the digital cards that you send out. So then we get to the allowed vendors. This is where you get to choose who you want your participants to be able to either get food or whatever you'd like from. And there are two options. There's allowed participants to purchase anything with this program balance, or limit purchasing to specific vendors. So if you wanted, say, everybody to be able to order something from a particular restaurant, you can do that here, limit purchasing to specific vendors. Then you can go down and you can choose where they can use this. So you can choose all vendors. You can choose Cater North America, which is probably a good place to start at least. And then you can choose specific vendors if you want. I would definitely suggest DoorDash. Let's see, what are the other major ones? If you're doing restaurants, DoorDash, Grubhub, and the other big one for us is Uber Eats. So there you go. If you just did those three, then in America at least, the three main delivery, at least down where I am in Florida, the three main delivery services would be covered. And they would be able to use this card at any of those services. If instead you just wanted, you're having a coffee party and you wanted everyone to be able to get some coffee, then you might choose Dunkin' Donuts, and I think did I see Starbucks down here somewhere? I thought I saw Starbucks. There it is. You might choose Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. And that way everyone will have $14 to spend at either one of those two. So let's do a coffee thing and save program. Let's see what happens. All right. So my changes have been saved. And you can see, by the way, that there are lots of other options. There's HBO. They could use it for HBO Max, ClassPass, Headspace, Noom. I tried Noom for a short while. So it's not just food. People could buy it. You could send, if you're having a board meeting and you want a board retreat and you want to send everyone a little gift, you want them to be able to pick out a little gift, you can send them that using Hoppier as well. All right, so let's go back up and let's see what the platform is looking like. Is that looking good? All right, so now let's see how I actually get into this. So then you have to send invitations. So get invitations over here on the left-hand side. So let's click on that. You can see here that each card is $6. So if I go up to, how many people did I said? $10, right? So that's going to cost me $60. And then what you're going to need to do, you have to put a credit card in, which I'm not going to do right now. But what you'll then need to do is you'll need to fund the entire program. So if you have if you're buying the cards for $6 each and you're funding them with $14 each, you will have to add to your account $200 so that the complete program is funded from the get-go. Then you can either add people right here in Hoppier, and Hoppier will send emails, or you could copy the link. You can send the email, but they will, I believe, need to log in with their email address to make sure that it doesn't get shared to other people. So it is specific to the people that you invite. This is not, I believe, an open invitation that anybody could use. If you choose 10 people, you have to put that information in and then send that out. Once you do that, now let's say somebody wants to buy, I don't drink coffee, so like grande latte, tall, mocha chip, whatever, that costs $15. Okay? They have the option, since you've only given them 14, they have it, by the way, if anyone's buying a $15 coffee, that's a problem. But they have the option to add their own funds on top of what you've given them so that they can then purchase something that's a little bit more expensive. So once this is all set up, they go to the vendor of their choice. They, oh my goodness, what is that thing behind me? Look at that. That's strange. Why is that there? Oh, now it's gone. Okay, sorry about that. There was the weird box shapes behind me. I don't know where that came from. They can go to their vendor of choice, whichever ones you've allowed. They can purchase using that debit card. If they go to the physical store, actually, they could bring their phone, which will have the digital debit card on it, and pay that way. And then they can have it delivered when your event is, right before your event. And you can all actually share a delicious digital experience, which I think is really pretty cool, right? I don't know, maybe, is it just me? I think it's really pretty cool. You can see over here on the left-hand side, this is the event that I made, Delicious Torah Tech Tips, and I have my little coffee there. And let's go see if I go into Manage Programs. Yeah, so that's where I am here. You can see I don't have any participants right now, but my program settings is where I can make changes. Again, I can go back in, I can change the color scheme, I can do any of that good stuff. So this is a really, really neat little tool. I will admit, it's $6 feels expensive to me, but it's a full service, full product line, full platform that you can use to really bring a physical aspect to what might otherwise be a digital first or digital only event or experience. I can absolutely imagine using this if I'm having a board retreat or if I'm having a special class and it's a digital class and I want everyone to be able to have something special. If I were having maybe a teacher meeting with all my teachers in my religious school, my day school, my preschool, maybe letting each of them get themselves a coffee from Starbucks might be a really, really nice gift to each of them. So I thought I wanted to share this with you. It was really interesting to me. I haven't actually used it yet. I plan on using it, and I will report back on how that goes. In the meantime, definitely, please check out all of my videos and all the different tips and tools and things that I share with you over at TorahTechEye.com and at TorahTechEye.tv. And that's where you'll find the episode I just did on The Future Starting Now with Dr. Ron Wolfson. This Thursday, by the way, I'm really excited about this. This Thursday on Synagogue Tech Forum at 3 o'clock, which you can watch at TorahTechEye.tv, or you can join us on the Zoom itself. We're going to be hearing from Rabbi Dan Moskowitz, who built what I think is the coolest Zoom machine in the history of Zoom machines. This thing is fantastic for meetings, for learning in your synagogue, in your school, in your community center. This thing is really, really cool. He did it all himself. He's going to come on the Synagogue Tech Forum 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday to show us how it works and tell us all about it. So I hope that you'll join us then. That's all I got for you today. My friends, have a delicious, digital, wonderful day, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Bye, everyone.